Hey viewers, welcome to another video of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing an introduction to Starcraft for those of you watching this for the first time. Well, not really familiar with the game who want to follow the videos. So anyway, I'm going to make a single player game versus AI, and I'm just going to show you the basics of the game so that you know what the game is about. And we have some lag here, but that's because I'm recording the menu, which is not actually what the recording software is supposed to do. So, as you can see, we have plenty of maps. I'm going to just pick one of the maps that that we play on with the real guys. Let's see. Yeah, of course I can't find them, but yeah, I don't know what the real tournament maps are at the moment. But yeah, let's get Scrap Station. It's not played a whole lot anymore, so we'll set it to very easy. That way I don't have to do anything. I can just talk to you guys. We're going to set the game speed, as you can see, has different settings. The normal setting is faster. This is 1v1, that's awesome. Now you have 3 races, Terran, Zerg and Protoss. We are going with, I don't know, Terran. It doesn't really matter. I'll do all 3 of them just to show. This is a computer. Obviously, normally you would play against another player. My computer opponent is random. Normally you would see the race in here. So as you can see from the map here, we have 2 spawning positions, top left and on the right side. Or no, top and right side. And yeah, every map of course has their own different things that are going on that map. So the main thing you need to learn while watching this is the units. So I'm not going to talk to you about how to play StarCraft, because that's a whole different video if I want to explain that. But I'm just going to demo some units, what they do, and yeah, kind of the strategies will be explained in the games themselves. And if you like this, if you want to know more, then please leave a comment. And you don't even have to say what you need to know, but just state that you want to know something. So, first of all, we have some SCVs here. SCVs are workers. They can do 2 things, mainly, which is, hang on, let me build an SCV. So, SCVs are trained here in the command center. Command center is the main building for Terran. And it's the only building you get when you start. You only have a very small base here, consisting of 1 base, and these can go either mine or they can yeah, I'm a lot better than this normally. Anyway, they can either go mine or construct buildings. So constructing buildings is with you have 2 types of buildings, normal structures and advanced structures. And the first building you have to build here is supply depot. Hang on. So we're going to build a supply depot. Of course, the positioning of this supply depot can be very important, because if you build that here and then build the barracks here or more buildings here, you can block off this ramp, which is the only entrance to your base, and that can be very advantageous. So I want my SCV to go back to mine afterwards, of course. So I'm setting it to do that after it's done, and as you can see, it goes back there. So yeah, after this, after I built the supply depot, I have multiple buildings at my disposal. I can build a refinery, which as you can see, when I started building it, you can see it pops up in green where I can build it. That's because refineries need need one of these, which is a Vespian geyser, which contains gas. These are minerals, the blue ones, and you can see them all around the map. Those are the blue things, and these green things with the smoke coming out, that's gas. And as you can see, my SCV is now mining gas, and it brings back the green things. So anyway, we're going to set 3 of them to this gas. Oh no, crap. I hate my mouse. So I set 3 of them to mine gas, and as you can see, current harvest is 3. 3 is the best amounts. After you have 3, you don't need any more. So you can see here in the top the minerals and the gas. The gas is needed for higher technology, and yeah, we will make our SCV come out this way and build a barracks with it. Of course, normally you would build a barracks with just about anyone that's available. So this is a barracks. Barracks are used to train marines and marauders and all kinds of infantry. So of course I can build multiples of any building, and for some buildings I will need to build multiples because for example here this is my supply. And everything I build, so if I build a new SCV, you can see it went from 18 to 19. And this is the maximum I can get, the second number. The first one is how many I actually have currently. So, yeah, just building more and more SCVs. The SCVs are your main way to stay in this game. They collect minerals, they collect gas, they collect resources in general, and that allows you, as you can see, to build up some resources. And the amount I have currently is way too high. That's because I'm talking a lot and not really doing anything in the meantime. I'm building a new command center, which, as you will see, is the same as this one, and I can build it in a different spot. Hang on. I'm supposed to be able to upgrade this, right? Oh, I'm building an SCV, never mind. Yeah, so I can upgrade this now to an orbital command. So normally it's called a command center. Now it becomes either an orbital command or a planetary fortress. Planetary fortress can shoot. It has a very powerful cannon on it. You can repair it. It has a lot of HP. It's very good against incoming units, but it will go down eventually. An orbital command will give you 3 new abilities: Mule, extra supplies, and scanner sweep. We are going to use the mule here first. We are going to drop a mule on this mineral patch, and as you can see, I got a new unit there. It's called Mule. I don't know what it stands for. It stands for something. Oh, it doesn't say. But mules get you resources, just like your SCVs will. And yeah, my command center is almost done, and I want to transfer this command center to a new base location. And hang on, let me build some marines, because I want to not die to an easy AI. Anyway, I'm going to transform this into an orbital command as well. And my second ability that I will use is, once it has 50 energy, which it almost has, I want to use the scanner sweep. As you can see, I have no vision here. There's all fog of war. Now that I have 50 energy, I can actually scan my opponent. I can see that he's a Protoss. He has a nexus instead of my command center. He has a gateway instead of my barracks. And he has a forge. And he only has 1 unit over here, but that's because he's set to very easy. So we're going to build some more of these, and hang on, did I have both of them? No, only this one. So I'm going to build a little bit of an army. Then I'm going to lift off this building. As a Terran, I can move my buildings. I'm going to move it over here, and I can land it in another location. That's only Terrans can do that. So you will see flying buildings every now and then. These things can be lowered and raised. And lowering will make you able to walk across them, and if they're not lowered, then yeah, they block the units coming in. So they are used a lot for this front of the base, because if you keep them up like they are now, then they will block enemy units, and then you can lower them and you can get out yourself. So as I said, I'm not going to discuss complete build orders and things like that. I will do that in most of the videos. So this is my army, and yeah, there's a unit over here. It's an enemy unit, so I want to attack that, and they're going to follow that automatically. And yeah, additional supply depots are required. That's because I suck. And hang on, I'm going to use this like that, and we're going to select a couple of them and just build some supply depots to make sure that we have some. Of course, normally you want to do that a little more subtle. You want to build them one by one, and then, yeah, you don't want to build 6 at the same time. Anyway, we're going to build SCVs from this guy as well. And we want to have some mules. The mules are going to come in from whatever command center you select. So I can select both of them. And then you can see that I can cast mules from both of them. And this one almost has enough energy for a new one. And there you go. So the mules are now going to harvest more and more of these minerals. They can only harvest minerals, not gas. And I'm going to send 2 more here so that I have 3 harvesters on that as well. So anyway, my Marines just killed that dude. I don't know who got the kill, but it doesn't really matter either. I'm not going to attack him, by the way. Not for now, at least. So these are Marines. Marines can shoot both, I don't know if it says, yeah, both air and ground. And now we're going to upgrade to tech labs. Because Marines can be produced with any barracks. It doesn't matter what you do with them. Hang on, I'm going to build an engineering bay. I'm going to build a factory. No, let's build a bunker first, and let's build Ghost Academy and a factory. So I'm just building all of the buildings at the same time, and it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this bunker will come up first here. The bunker is basically a bunker. It's what it says. It's a defensive structure. You can load up to 4 Marines in there, and I think 2 Marauders, or 1 Marauder, 2 Marines, or yeah, well, you get the point. Anyway, my tech labs have completed. As you can see, I can build things from the tech lab. I selected the tech lab. I can research combat shield, which gives Marines plus 10 life. I'm going to do that. And the other one, I'm going to research Stimpack, which allows them to take a little bit of damage, but then attack quicker, move quicker, all kinds of good stuff. So you can see I can load up my bunker. It says I have 4 Marines in it. And when I click on them, it shows them over here. But even if I don't click them, it says I have 4 Marines in there, because there are 4 different things there. And yeah, with these new tech labs, I can not only train Marines, I can also train Marauders, which are, as it says, heavy assault infantry, Raiders, Reapers, which is a very quick unit which can jump up and down without using these ramps, so it can just jump up here, for example. And Ghosts, and I will demo all of them just for the fun of it. And yeah, these are, as it says here, they are have extra damage versus armor. The normal damage is 10, and now they do 20. Marines, on the other hand, just do 6 damage, always, to any target. So these are better against armored units, and as it says here in the bottom, they are armored themselves. So yeah, that's what you want to take care of. These are light biological, and both of them mean that certain units are good against them, other units are not so good against them. As you might have noticed, I'm not building any SCVs anymore. You should do that normally, but I don't really care. So this is a Reaper, and I will demo the Reaper by jumping down, jumping up. So that's what the Reaper can do. It can just go from one base to another and just jump or take the shortest path to get there. Other units like this, take the Marine. So we'll demo the difference. This is a Reaper, this is a Marine. If I want to go there and then back, as you can see, the Reaper is way quicker at doing that.
Research complete.
So it can escape situations where the Marine has to run all the way around. So my research has completed. Yeah, we have concussive shells, which are slow on. Hang on, I'll show them to you. No, this one. Okay, let's kill these guys. There are 2 guys coming in, but yeah, since this is such an easy level, obviously I don't really care. So this is Marauder's weapons, so that's the big guys. They gain a slow. And currently they don't have a slow, but once this is upgraded, they will have a slow. And this is Nitro Pack. It increases the movement speed on the Reapers. So even though they're not super fast now, they will become super fast in a moment. So anyway, you can of course move your troops around. You can also attack certain pieces of the scenery. These are as it says, destructible rocks. You have destructible rocks and destructible debris. You can actually attack them. Come on. And they will go down and they will create a new path. As you can see, here's another one. And then I'm at the opponent's base. So by doing this, here it gets destroyed. I can actually move over to this new area, and I cannot move here because then, as you can see, they move away and they have to go around the long way. If I destroy this one as well, I can all of a sudden move into the enemy base, and that of course would be advantageous to me. So it says mineral field depleted because yeah, my minerals that I've been mining. Oh, let's create some SUVs here. Yeah, they are kind of. I'm kind of out of minerals, so I'm going to build a new command center here. Build command center over there, and then have everyone mine over there instead of over here. So I'm going to build a new command center there, and I already have one here, and they're going to just mine more minerals. So I destroyed these rocks, and now I can move into the base. I hope this is all not too complex. Yeah, I'm not going to destroy him, I'm just going to move back. But as you can see, I can just move to this shorter path now, and a lot of the maps have this. They have shorter paths on them. So here's another destructible debris.
Sounds like a plan.
Here you go, destructible debris. It's the same as destructible rocks. It has 2000 HP, and it would open this way to attack this base. I don't want that because I don't want them to attack my base. So I'm not going to destroy that. I'm going to defend at this point, which is currently the only entrance to my base. And as you can see, the command center almost done, and it will complete, and then it will start mining. Well, they will start bringing the resources that they mine over here to this command center instead of to the next. They always bring it to the closest command center. So if this one goes down, a new one will take its place. And I'm going to also upgrade that to the orbital command. No. Let's upgrade it to planetary fortress. Anyway, the ghosts then. Let's see, this is a ghost. The ghost has several abilities. He has a cloaking field, which I have to research first. So I can research that here. Let's just research everything. Doesn't really matter. They can go invisible, therefore. They have EMP rounds, which take down the shield and the energy on other units. And they have sniper rounds, which do extra damage. As you can see, it says plus or 50 versus psionic. So if you have a unit like this, which has biological psionic, it does extra damage to that. So that's why the biological and mechanical and all those kind of things. I don't know what the SCVs are. Hang on. They are mechanical. So yeah, a few units coming in from the opponent. It doesn't really matter, because he doesn't really understand how to build units. And then their main thing is a tactical nuke strike, and you can build a nuke. I already built one, or am building one over here. And once that has been built, the ghost can launch a nuke, and a nuke does something like 200 damage. No, that's not true. 500 damage, I believe. Yeah, 500 damage versus structures, 300 versus normal units. And you can take out buildings and large groups of units. It's just very useful if you can land it. Most of the times, of course, you cannot land it. So here's my planetary fortress. It does 40 damage. It has 2 cannons, as you can see. This is 1, this is 2. So it can shoot twice every time. And yeah, it just has a pretty decent amount of armor, and it's a pretty decent defense. And yeah, it can be used if you build a vulnerable base, like if you want to build over here. You can see that this would be the normal attack path, and then units are coming past here, and they will see that base, and the base is hard to defend because it's a long way from my initial base, where I should have way more buildings like barracks and such to build units. But that's beside the point. You can just build more, and let's pick up some SCVs here. Give me an SCV. And we're going to build some other stuff. I already have a factory. I'm going to build an armory. And I'm going to build a starport. So both of them should go back to mine after this. And one of the Vespene geysers was depleted. So I'm going to build a new refinery with 2 of them. And then after that I want the 3rd one to go and mine, but that's beside the point. Anyway, we do have 2 more buildings coming up. In the meantime, we have the engineering bay here. Engineering bay has 5 upgrades, as you can see. You can upgrade your infantry weapons, your armor for your infantry. Then you can upgrade the range on, as you can see, auto turrets, missile turrets, planetary fortress, and point defense drones. You can research Neo Steel Frame, which is increased cargo space for bunkers. Never seen that before, to be honest. And structure armor. So you can upgrade all of that. Yeah, it will increase your units, or well, make your units better. We normally see 2 or more, well, normally 2 engineering bays, so that you can build weapons and infantry armor at the same time. Because that, of course, is an advantage that you have if you build multiples of something. Also, if you have multiple barracks, or if you, let's lift off this one and build a new, well, thing on it. So, I'm going to lift off this one, and I can land this one over here, because this one, as you can see, can also build a reactor and a tech lab. So landing next to a tech lab will automatically attach that, and then all of a sudden the tech lab, and we have a little bit of a yeah, we have a unit coming in here. Yeah, I just want them to go back, but it's no problem. My tech lab all of a sudden has 3 new things. So the one on my barracks is done. He has no upgrades anymore. The one on my factory has 3 upgrades. Siege tech is the main one. That's if you want to build siege tanks, you can build 3 units, and each of them have an upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade all 3 of them, and I'm going to build all 3 units. The tank is the main one. The Hellion is used as well. The Thor is hardly ever used, but it is a very big, expensive unit, so that's why it's never used. It's kind of a clumsy unit. So this reactor has finished, and with the reactor I can build 2 units at the same time. As you can see, instead of having 5 units and building 1 at a time, like I would have here, as you can see, it stacks up 5. Here I can build 8 units, and I can build 2 at a time.
Upgrade complete.
So it is useful if you want to have multiple marines without building multiple barracks, because reactors are more or cheaper than barracks. The same goes for the factories, and the same goes for the starport. Yeah, we're going to go into that in a minute. Hang on, so you can... Oh, I'm just waiting for all of the units. First of all, this is a Hellion. Hellions are light, so they're easy to kill. They have no armor. They have additional damage versus light units, so that's like the Marines, and as we will see, Zerglings and things like that. So against light units they get additional damage. Then tanks have, as you can see, additional damage versus armored. So the combination of this is really good. Also the combination of Marines and tanks is very good. The combination of Marines and Marauders is very good, because all of that means that you have additional damage versus both of the groups. Yeah, Marines don't really have multiple or have additional damage, but they do have. I'm going to build everything here. I need a fusion core, of course. Yeah, the Marines don't really have additional damage, but you can build so many Marines that it really, it doesn't really matter that they don't have additional damage. You will see really large group of Marines with just a few other units in between. So the Hellions and the tanks only attack ground units. So yeah, don't worry if you don't remember every single thing that I tell you. You will learn that eventually. Let me build some more SCVs here and just build some no, build reactor, no, or not reactor, refinery. I'm going to pick up a few of these SCVs, and apparently I'm under attack or something. It doesn't really matter, I have plenty of stuff to kill everything. So this one now has, because it just completed, has siege mode, and as you can see, siege mode changes the tank. It can no longer move. To have it move again, I have to transform it into tank, and that takes 4 seconds. But it does have a longer attack range. It can now attack up to there, and I'm going to have to defend it with my units a little bit. So yeah, so the tank has now tank mode and siege mode. Normally we see tanks in siege mode set up to defend a certain location. For example, I'm now defending this path that comes in, and so if an enemy unit shows up, this will automatically start killing it. But also it gets additional damage. You can see here 35 damage and 50 versus armored. If I transform it back to a tank, it has 15 damage and 25 versus armored. So it gets a huge amount of extra damage, and that's exactly why you want siege mode, and also why it's so strong. So anyway, the starport here has a tech lab as well. I can also switch that with this one. It's all the same. Tech lab is a tech lab. It has 5 upgrades because it has 5 units that it can build. Let me build the last one as well. Every upgrade does something. Yeah, you can read them all. It doesn't really matter too much. What's more important is the units themselves. So first of all, the most important one, that's this one, the medevac. As you will see here, it will heal that one Marine that was hurt. Or well, actually a lot of them got hurt by now. It's here. Hang on, let me build some supply depots, because otherwise my unit doesn't get built. So you can see over here that I'm at 103 out of 105, and you can go up to 200, by the way. And I have 21,000 resources. That's really bad, but yeah, it doesn't matter. So they heal friendly biological targets. So this one is a mechanical thing. This is a mechanical thing, so it cannot heal them. But these are biological, and the marauders here are also biological. So it can heal all of those. So if I shoot one of them, I can shoot my own units, no problem. It will automatically start healing them. So, and as you will see, it will go back up to the full HP, and this one will lose some of the energy, but the energy builds up over time, so it's no problem. So then the Viking. The Viking is your anti-air weapon. It has a huge range. It has a range of 9, where this one, let's take a Marine, has a range of 5. So you can see that it has a huge range, almost double the range. And it is an anti-air, so it's an air-to-air fighter. Let's try to find an air unit. Do we have an air unit? Yes. There's some. Yeah, there we go. There's an air unit over here. It can shoot at those, and as you can see, it does quite a lot of damage. They melt pretty quickly. Well, they have R or shield, so yeah, there you go. Anyway, it cannot shoot ground units, as I will demo. It cannot shoot buildings either, but yeah, my units are under attack here. It says must target air units, so I cannot target this one, but it will automatically attack that one.
Agreed.
And yeah, let's just move it back to my army. Anyway, the Viking can be transformed into assault mode. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's getting killed. Never mind. I'll build a new one. You can also transform it into assault mode. I already have a new one. And assault mode will allow it to attack ground targets. As you can see, it lands. It now has 2 machine guns, and it will be able to attack ground units. You can use that, of course, to first wipe out the air targets and then transform it and start attacking the ground target. So, where here now I cannot, as it says, I cannot attack that. Oh man, it's this one again. It's just a very annoying unit. He's way stronger than I am, obviously, but oh, here, this is a good example. This is a neutral creature. I cannot attack it. If I do attack there, yeah, it says must target air units. But then if I land it, then all of a sudden I can attack it, and I will kill it. It's not great. It has 12 damage, which is very low for the amount of money it costs. But yeah, well, it is a very useful anti-air thing, and if you don't have air units against you, you can use it for the ground units. So then your Raven, that's the. Oh, I have one more after this. So this one already discussed that. Two more. We'll go with the Raven first. We don't see a lot of Ravens anymore. They used to be very popular. Raven has 3 abilities, one of which is still under research, I think. Or did I actually start the research? No. So this is the research for that. This one is the Seeker missile. I will demo that when it comes up. First of all, the auto turret. You can build a turret and it will automatically shoot at enemies that are coming by. It can target ground and air, so you can use it against anything. If you build multiple Ravens, then you can build a whole field of these. And that is very hard to get by, and we've seen that in the past. It works quite efficiently. Second, we have a point defense drone, which is kind of a laser that can shoot down enemy missiles. So any missile attack can be shot by it. You can build multiple. It does time out eventually, I believe. Yes, it's there for 180 seconds. This one is there for 180 seconds too. So maybe we will see them in action, maybe not. Oh, there we go. So this one actually in action, and I will have to retreat this one because otherwise it starts attacking that. And
Come again.
oh, my nuke is up. My nuke must be up. So here we go. We have a nuke now. So let's go invisible. This is my ghost, by the way. You can see that over here.
Deploying.
You can hear it on the
Sounds like a plan.
on the thing. So anyway, I'm invisible to anything but the detectors, and detectors are not always visible. Yeah, he can see me, as you can see. No, don't kill me, you noob lord. Give me a new one. Where am I? I have another ghost. Here we go. So they apparently have a detector somewhere. My Raven is a detector, by the way, but I can see the Raven. The Protoss have an invisible detector. So I will launch a nuke now over here, because I know there are units there. Oh. No, no, no! I forgot to go invisible! Oh man, I'm so bad! Anyway, building a new nuke. Building a new ghost. Yeah, we'll do that in a moment. Anyhow, this is the Banshee. The Banshee is probably the most used unit in harassment. The Banshee can go invisible as well. It has a cloak, as you can see. It goes invisible. For the enemy it's completely invisible now. And for me, I can still see it, of course. It would be very uncomfortable if it actually... So as you can see, it can shoot down enemy units and stay invisible. It does quite a lot of damage, 12 damage, and yeah, I'm going to get out of here because they are going to try to attack me. Yeah, I'm going to build a couple of these so that I can actually stay alive. And no, let's select this only. Come on. Let's build a couple more. Doesn't matter. So this one can go invisible and well, cloak and decloak, of course. Anyhow, it's used for harassment mainly because it can go invisible, and of course detectors will still see it. So we have a new ghost with a new nuke, and I will nuke just a random spot. As I said, it does 500 damage to buildings and 300 to units. So you will see this animation. The enemy will just see a very small red dot. So they can actually see the nuke, but there it goes. Bam! So you get a nuke, you get a pretty large area, and all units in that area take 300 damage, all buildings take 500 damage. You can of course launch multiple nukes at the same time if you build multiple silos. Yeah, the battle cruiser. Unless we have, yeah, we have the seeker missile. I'll demo the seeker missile first. Oh, there we go. Immediately having a target for the seeker missile. Come on, target something. Oh my god, they died instantly. Come on, the seeker missile is R. That makes it a lot easier for me to target with it. So we're going to find some enemy units. Let's hope he still has a probe somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So there's the seeker missile, and as you can see, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it does do some damage, and it does that in a large area of effect. So you can damage multiple units with it. And as you can see, it detects this this observer. The observer is stealth normally, and that's their observer. This is our detector. This is my detector. So this one can see invisible units and make sure that the other units see it as well. Yeah, let's go to the battle cruiser. Yeah, the seeker missiles used to be called hunter seeker missiles. They do 100 damage, and you can shoot them at any unit. They're pretty slow, but once they hit, they do a large amount of splash damage, and that, of course, is what you want out of an expensive unit like that. I don't know. The fusion core is over here. So yeah, I'll get to the armory later. So my battle cruiser is two things. First of all, it's a very large flying unit. It has lasers to shoot with. It can shoot air and ground targets. This one is air, this one is ground. Doesn't really matter. They just made 6 damage on this one, 8 damage on that one, and let's go kill this dude. So yeah, it shoots with lasers. It does no additional damage to anything, and it has a large amount of armor. As you can see, 3 armor. That's a pretty big deal. I don't know where he built his next base, but we'll find it eventually. I didn't scout all game because I was just talking too much. And it does have energy, and here you can see the Yamato cannon just came up. The Yamato cannon is a very big cannon that does 300 damage to whatever target you choose. And yeah, let's just attack this guy. So as you can see, it shoots pretty quickly. Let's attack something that actually has HP. Let's attack this. Because I can't find the enemy units, because there probably are no enemy units. Yeah, we're going over there. It doesn't matter. Let's put you over here. Oh. We have to, as you can see, all of the minerals get depleted at some point. Build command center, and build a command center over here as well, and then
Research
go farm.
complete.
It doesn't really matter. So yeah, as you can see, it shoots pretty quickly, and then it has the Yamato cannon, which does one big charge and then shoots the target for 300 damage, which as you can see is pretty big, because this unit almost died in one shot, and I'm of course going to win this because mine is stronger, my ship is stronger than his ship, and we're going to attack this building until it dies, and then we're going to go back. So it will come back eventually, at some point. So my bunker, I upgraded that to have 2 more spaces in it. So let's load that up. And my new ghost is here. Already launched the nuke, right? Yes, I did. So this building will go down eventually. They are coming in. Oh, they are coming in with some units, and I don't want to get caught by those. But they are going to catch me, and oh, my unit dies. So it's definitely not indestructible. It's just very strong. Anyhow, that's all of the air units. Normally you won't see all of them. You will normally see the Vikings and the medevacts. Every now and then we see a Banshee. We almost never see the Raven or the battle cruiser. Then the armory. The armory has 4 upgrades, as you can see. It's vehicle weapons, ship weapons, vehicle armor, ship armor, and you can upgrade all of them. Then you get level 2, and then after that you get level 3. Here with the armor and weapons for the infantry, you also have level 1, 2 and 3. And once you upgrade level 3, then you're all done. There's nothing else to do. Oh, come on, select you. And the one that's, yeah, there are supposed to be 3 of them. They are going to build my last build. Okay, I have all the buildings. Yeah, we have a sensor tower. It's sensor tower is used more and more lately. And let's go over there and build a sensor tower. So the sensor tower is used, yeah, every now and then nowadays. It will detect on a long range where the enemies are, or where there are enemy units. It doesn't say which units they are. It just shows little blips on the minimap, I believe. No, not even on the minimap. Just in the fog of war. So it will say, oh, there are 4 units here. See, there you see it. It's 1 unit coming in, and that 1 unit is probably the probe that has been there all the time. So yeah, you used to be able to upgrade it, but that is no longer possible because that upgrade was pretty useless. I'm not sure if it shows up on the minimap. We will see that eventually when people start coming in. Do I have anything more to show you? No, I think that's about it. I think that's everything you need to know on the Terran. So yeah, you see the Marines, which are the small units, the smallest units you have, the cheapest units you have. They're very good against small units.
Upgrade complete.
The Marauders are good against big units. The Reapers and Ghosts are almost never used. They can be used in specific situations. The Ghosts do have nuke. So yeah, here you see it, and it does show them on the minimap. So that's actually pretty nice. And we will nuke them, or attempt to nuke them, but there's nobody left. So normally in a fight, this is exactly what happens. Once you launch the nuke, it takes way too long for the nuke to actually land, and then yeah, everyone will be gone already. Against, well, bad players like me, the nukes work pretty efficiently because I can't find the nukes. And as you can see, my healer is coming in to heal all of my biological units. So yeah, the tank is very effective against heavy units as well, so armored units. The rest of the units are all kind of circumstantial. The Banshee is very good for harassment. It's very good against light units because it does 12 damage, and yeah, these Vikings of course are really good against air units because they're anti-air units. So air-to-air strikers. What else do we have? Yeah, we saw that the SCVs can construct all kinds of different buildings, and oh, the SCVs can also attack, which is of course very useful in some circumstances. But because they only have an attack that does 5 damage, it's not that useful in general. Yeah, because it's a very low amount. So normally good players will have this mineral and gas down to about 0. So it's not actually 0, but it's about 0. Because they can keep up with the macro, and the worse the player is, the higher the minerals will be. So I'm normally up to about 1200 on average, which is pretty bad. But yeah, if you play this game a lot, you learn to spend your resources. You learn that yeah, that you need to spend everything that you get in, because that way you get a bigger army. Bigger army means more well, map dominance. And now we're just going in to kill the enemies. Hang on, let me unsiege my tank here, and we're going to take all of the units that we produced, which is not a whole lot, to be honest. No, unload. Oh, bunkers can be salvaged. I didn't say that yet. Salvaging the bunker itself costs 100 minerals, and salvaging it will give me back 75 of that 100. As you can see, 75 are given back to me. So we are going in with the entire army. This is a hugely bad army composition. There's one dude coming in over there, and I don't know what he's trying to do there, but sure. We'll move over here. We'll move these. Did they still not destroy this? Okay. It's taking so long. One of them is going to build the command center, and afterwards go mine here. I don't really care. So my army here is engaging the enemy army, and in a real fight I would of course try to focus everything correctly. So let my my air units deal with my anti-air units deal with his air units, and yeah, this is not a real fight. This is just a slaughter, because he built nothing except for dropships. We will see that in the next video, what these things do. So this was the Terran video. I will do a similar one for Protoss and Zerg, and then you know at least know what the units do, what they're used for, and I will land these just to help out a little bit. They will attack up, well, in the other direction, and we will win this game because we are so awesome. So did I build a new battleship? No, battle cruiser. Sorry, no, I did not. Anyhow, yeah, he has no army, so it's not like it's hard to win. It's just destroying everything, and oh yeah, well, one thing left to say here. When I select my Marines and just right-click my medevac, I can pick them up, and then I can move them around. So now all of my Marines are in here, and I will be able to drop them out, as you will be able to see, and they will yeah, they will immediately start shooting at stuff. And of course my other units are coming in, or my other Marines, and he GG's, which is pretty cute. Do you want to accept? Yes, I do want to accept. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.